Hi, I'm ErinsDesignWithWine, and this is Erin's Design with Wine. Love to take you on a tour of this beautiful kitchen remodel that we just completed. And I'm going to show you a couple little tips and tricks that I used to make this very small kitchen feel much larger.
Too dark. I mean, I love
That's
it.
it.
Yep, that's it.
It's amazing with that tile.
Yeah.
Please do not tell me it's discontinued or $300 a yard.
So to get around that and so we would have probably, you can see this from the face. I mean, there might be, because I'll find a way to kind of hide it, but then we put, these are the backs of the angle iron.
I've gotten better than this with a tile. Like, I feel like it is my duty to call up these Lee Joffa people and these people that made this tile and say, you two just had a kitchen baby. So my client and I had the most wonderful time designing this space, and luckily we've worked together for 20 years now. I did her bathroom 20 years ago. We just couldn't wait to work together again. So one of the things that I wanted to preserve was this really large window. A lot of times you would think, let's make the kitchen window a little bit smaller so we can get some more shelves in here. But I knew that if we put an upper cabinet here, it would feel overwhelming, impinge on that space. So I fought for those open shelves, and we put them in black because it coordinates with the impetus of the entire design, the pantry. And then we bottom weighted the design because we have this black cabinet here, and then that makes the space feel taller and larger. We also added a really large pendant. Played around with the idea of maybe two smaller pendants, but at the end of the day, we decided on one larger pendant because it was just going to be more impactful. And sometimes when you put a larger item in a smaller space, it sort of tricks your eye, and you sort of think that everything is just a little bit bigger. Ann and I spent a lot of time thinking about appliances. We decided on this range because it has one smaller unit, and when you're cooking for one person, it just makes sense to heat up a smaller space. Other thing that we prioritized was this backsplash. We found this after we found the pantry design, and it really melded well with everything, elevated the whole kitchen, because at the end of the day, it's black cabinets on the bottom and gray cabinets on top, and we really wanted to unify that, so that backsplash ties the two together. I just love my job, and one of the reasons why I love my job is because I learn something new on every project. And when Ann and I first started working together, I was basing the design off of the rest of her home, which is very traditional. She's got a beautiful walnut Duncan Fife dining room suite, and so I created a totally different look. But as we explored the design, she fell in love with this cabinet. She said, that's it, we're gonna change course. And so I just embraced it, and I thought, wow, this is not where I thought this design project was going. I was really excited. The other thing that I learned was how to save space and stay a little bit more tidy in a kitchen. Because we had such limited counter space, we talked and talked and talked about being efficient and being tidy. So we have this beautiful pantry, also doubles as an appliance garage. So I had the electrician put in some outlets back here, and this is where she keeps her toaster. When she's done, she slides it back in. It's nice and tidy. Space is at a premium, so we decided to go with a smaller dishwasher. But look at this little guy. I mean, fantastic. Saved us a lot of space so we could get a whole nother bank of drawers in. We decided to crown this whole space because we know that we can't blow it up and make it larger, but we can make it feel taller. So I added this custom Roman shade in a fabric that really coordinates beautifully with this backsplash. And I think it turned out beautifully, and it offers us the height. And then most importantly, it does not cover up any of that window, because the way that we mount our Roman shades and our window treatments is so they only cover up the wall and just frame that view. Thank you so much for touring this kitchen with me, and cheers to being happier at home.